Alright, just gonna do a little quick recap of our fourth race, Hampton. And here's our classic. We got our 5 birds out of 5. Came back with some decent timing, besides the fifth one, which was a Van Reet. And for our open in the club, they were released at 8:15, and we scored some decent time. It was about 15s on the majority of them, but wasn't good enough in the club. It's alright. I believe we took the classic though. So we're going to the classic in the club. Here's our timing. Scored first and second, which is pretty nice. 575 is Grandpa's Kid. 560 is Beardo's Kid. And we got Tim right there with me. But we flew pretty good in the classic this week. Two 1600 birds. And follow along with the rest of the club members. Here we got the open in the club with the Chippewa Valley Flyers. Don scored first. Johnson following. Didn't get in on the board until number 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. So didn't do so hot with the open. Everybody else flew pretty good, so it's alright. You win some, you lose some. And at least we took the classic this past weekend. So here we got the Minnesota Invitational Series. I believe this one's the classic. So we actually did pretty decent in the classic along against the Minnesota guys. Here's the combine results. There's a lot of great names right there. Some pretty well known and some upcoming great flyers. So it looks like we got there right on number 19 with 575, Grandpa's Kid. And number 26 with Beardo's Kid. Tim right there, right behind me on 27. So that's pretty sweet to see your names up on the top 10, 20%. So for the MIS 150 Open, along with the Combine guys, we are slowly improving, but we are not quite there yet. So we are getting close though. We have broke out of the 500s, but there are less birds, so I won't say people are losing birds just as much as I'm losing. So Don got 130. He was the first place in our club. Let's see where I fall in the group. So there should be close. So Johnson at 190 coming in second in the club. And let's see. Our first bird should be coming up. There we go. 288. We are out of the 500s and we are down at 288, 290, which is pretty decent. But I believe there's not as much that much bird as the previous races. I believe this one was only 500 flown in this one, so I think everybody's been losing birds, and this is just kind of what is remaining. But overall, I'd say it's a good race. Everybody did great. I'm glad I placed pretty good in the classic over in the MIS results and taking first and second, so that's pretty sweet. Got ourselves back up on the board. Next race is gonna be Ames, Iowa. I believe that's around 200 miles.